Hello and welcome back, my name's Jay Riviera and this is Invisible Ink. Once again, I'm doing a hints and tips video and this will be part 2, and what I'm going to explain this time is the corporation types and a few non-beginner movement tips and inventory management and things along them lines. So yeah, I'm going to explain this world map. Obviously the guard system 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, you have 1 is very guarded, and that normally only has 3 guards on it. On that mission it will have 3 guards, and they will just be your standard guards. There'll be no armored guards, just your standard ones. And then you've got your level 2s, which are very guarded, which you can start to see. You see more guards. It's normally between 5 and 6 guards. And I believe the very guarded can actually have a level 1 security guard on it, but it normally only has 1 level 1 security guard. But what I want to talk about is level 3 and higher, because that's when you start seeing your unique units to each corporation type. And your corporation types are on the map here. You can see you've got your purple, your yellow, your green and your blue. Your blue is your Sankaku corporation. The Sankaku is a power heavy mission. It's got a lot of drones, a lot of demons, a lot of sound bugs. So at level 3 or higher you want to be avoiding these if you're struggling for power. But they are quite good if you don't have armor piercing, because all the armored guards and like armor level 1 and armor level 2 can all be hacked pretty much until you because even when the alarm level goes up, I'm not sure if they spawn enforcers or drones. I know at 3 and 4 they spawn drones, but yeah, if you can create a lot of power, these missions are great because you can negate the armor piercing by hacking the drone down. So yeah, that's what's good about the Sankaku. But you do get your unique units on Sankaku that make it quite difficult. You've got your null drones, which stop hacking in a 6 tile radius, so you have to hack that null drone before you can hack anything in its area, which can be quite problematic. You've got your Abarca drones, which are just basic drones, no armor piercing, can be hacked and taken control of. And then you've got your Abarca version 2s, which these do have armor piercing. They're armor piercing level 1, and you can only use lethal weapons on them. Lethal weapon. Bow. Bit of Danny Glover. No, but yeah, you can only use stuff along the lines of the drill and dart. No, that's a knockout, isn't it? The drill and dart. What's it called? I can't remember the name of the guns, but it needs to be armor piercing level 1 and a weapon that'll kill the drone. But drones can also be taken down with Tony's subdermal tools, so he's great for these missions. EMP packs as well, if you've got them, they're brilliant for these missions. And you do get Akuma drones. These are big drones that move very, very slowly and take about 3 or 4 turns to do their route. They also have 180 degrees vision on them, and you do need armor piercing level 2 to take them down, and normally they are at least 4 power to start to hack down, so they can be problematic. I do advise trying to skip past these missions if you're not very good with, if you haven't got a very good power generation team. So yeah, now we shall move on to the Plaztec Corp. The Plaztec Corp's a new corporation, and it's the orange section here. And like I say, pretty standard. Level 1, level 2. You're just going to have... You're only ever going to see your normal guards and your elite guards, which are armor piercing level 1. They'll be on any kind of mission. Your armor piercing level 1 guards can be on any kind of mission. So it's very, very important to be able to get armor piercing level 1 equipment. But the Plaztec can be one of the most unpredictable of the corporations, and the missions can quickly get out of hand because of the special units. There's only 2 special units, but the missions can become quite difficult to move around and things like that with the special units. Plus they do have quite a few demons to start with. But if you've got no way to deal with demons, I would advise avoiding these missions unless you really want what's in there. Like, this is my actual campaign from the from my playthrough of the pre-release, and I'm going to be heading to this detention centre with my team, even though I don't really have a very good setup for taking out demons, so that could become quite difficult. The one good thing about these missions is the guards are the guards are rarely armoured. You know, the highest you're going to find is an armour PS level 1, and that comes with the 2 different types that have armour PS level 1. Like, you've got your normal guards, your elite guards, which have armour PS level 1. And then you've got your modded Mark 1s. These units are hackers, and this is what makes this mission so difficult. These units recapture cameras and safes and stuff like that in a nearby area, and if they're KO'd, they have, I can't remember what it's called, something consciousness, cyber consciousness, and where all the time that they are KO'd, they possess an item as a daemon. So they could possess a camera that you need to get through, and it's either let the guard get up or avoid going through that area with the camera. And then you've got your modded Mark 2s, which are exactly the same as your modded Mark 1s, but they've got +1 armor. So yeah, that's your Plaztecs. They can be pretty easy if you've got good capabilities to deal with demons and not great armor piercing. So yeah, the Plaztec are quite a difficult one. So we're going to head on to the K and O security, and they reside in the dark green area. And the K and O are, well, Kelfield and Odin are the guys who create the armor suits. So you can expect to have a lot of armor guards on these missions. These missions are for the well-equipped teams. The K and O have the most varied guards, and they are the only corporation who will have +2 armoured guards walking around on patrols or stationary, you know what I mean though, but they will be the only ones to have +2 armoured guards actually start on the mission. The Sankaku have the armoured drones, but this is for your armoured guards. The armoured guards are only ever on the K&O missions. Yeah, so the unique units that these guys have, you've got your support guards. And your support guards, if they are alerted, they will throw a gas grenade to where they were going to investigate before they go into investigate, and it'll knock your agent out. I think it's for 2 turns, but I'm not 100%. I don't normally let them get a grenade off. And then you've got your heavy guards. These are the ones with the +2 armor, and you need like +2 armor piercing weapons to take them out. Plus they have a KO reduction. So if you knock them out and you've got armor piercing level 2, which knocks them down for 3 turns. They only go down for 2 turns. They don't stay down long. And then you've got your special op guards. Your special op guards have 180 degrees vision but no armor. So they are difficult to get past, but they're not difficult to take out if you do get past them. And now we're going to head off to the FTM security, and they are in the purple section. The FTM are the most basic corporation. They are the easiest, they are probably the most simple to infiltrate, and they have the easiest armor to deal with. So what you're looking at on this mission is you can deal with every guard if you have armor piercing level 1. You're going to have your standard guards, your elite guards, your support guards, which I spoke about just before with the K&O, and then the only special type that they have is barrier guards. And barrier guards are guards with bubbles around them, and they normally start with a barrier of 3, and you've got to hack them down to the level of armor piercing you have. So if they've got 3 and you've got armor piercing level 1, you have to hack them down twice, and then you can take them out with your armor piercing level 1. So yeah, that's pretty much a rundown of the corporations there. And then blah 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 blah, I forgot what I was going to say. And then go to any that are level 1, level 2, but when you start to go to level 3 and level 4, plan where you want to be for less travel time. Like, I didn't particularly want to be in the Plaztec the way that my team is shaped up. I would much prefer to be up in the up in the FTM, because I've only got armor piercing level 1. Let's just have a look. I've only got armor piercing level 1 with sharp there, and that's it pretty much. My equipment isn't the best. Well, we've got armor piercing level 1 with the drilling dart as well, but that's only KO. So Plaztec's not going to be great for because our team isn't very upgraded, and we do have a decent power build going on, but it's nothing to the extent of going to Sankaku and stuff like that. But yeah, I hope that this section helped, just to help you make your decisions when you're picking those final missions and where you want to be, like where you want to start hitting those level 3 and level 4s. So like, if I was power heavy, I would be up in the Sankaku, or even if I had good abilities to take out drones like EMPs and Tony, and if I had armor piercing level 2 on like 1 or 2 people, I'd be in the K&O. If me team's lagging behind, I'd be in the FTM. And if I had good Damon coverage, I would be in sorry, my voice is starting to go there. I would be in Plaztec. That would be as simple as work your way around the map to find yourself in the area of the corporation that you want, and you will find the final missions become a lot easier if you go with the build of your team. So yeah, I do hope this helps. I'm going to jump out and set up a few situations to show like inventory management and some more experienced movement systems with the game. So yep, I'll just jump cut here. Cheers. Right, so I'm just going to show you like a few little things about inventory that might help you along the way. So we have here 2 inventory items. Every person who you're taking onto the mission, you want to have at least 1 spare inventory slot. And the improved drag speed doesn't really mean that much to me personally, but like some people do like it, you know, like being able to have that crowd control to hold agents down and keep them with you as you go. But the main importance is having this one extra spare inventory slot, because the worst thing you can do is encumber your agent on the mission, because that drops your AP, all your speed upgrades. It pretty much negates them every inventory slot that you do fill. So I would say only upgrade your strength if you get an inventory item that you want the player to keep. Like, we don't have very good inventory at the minute here, but say I wanted him to have another stim, like 2 stims, then he would have 3 inventory items, and then I would contemplate doing his stealth to get that 4th space, just in case we have anything on the mission that we want to bring back with us, or if he wants to hold a pass card. But if you are going to missions such as security dispatch, nanofabs, vaults, which you think that you're going to be bringing inventory back with you, it's best to have at least 2 or 3 spare inventory slots so it doesn't restrict your movement. Right, so that out the way, I am going to jump into one of me setup situations. I think it's this one. I believe it's this one. Just to show you a little bit of more advanced like uses of your inventories. Right, yeah, it's this one. So we've got this here. What's that, Damon? Right, Damons are hidden. So we've got this situation here, and it looks safe. We have this one guard who we've got quite a few guards. We've got a guard knocked out here. We've got quite a few guards running around the level. He's hunting somewhere. So what we are going to do is, like, we've pretty much finished with mission. We've done our objective. We've found the this is a security dispatch. We've found the contents of the safe, and we're pretty much just heading to the elevator now. So you'll understand when I open this door. We're going to open this door to draw in this guard, and then we're going to end the turn. But obviously, these 2 guards walk into the fray. Right, so next turn, we want to be heading through into this elevator. So how we're going to do it, we only have 2 attacks, and we've got 3 guards. I do want to check out this nanofab as well, so what we're going to do is we're going to take that down, because we've got like 2,400 credits, and we're in a bit of a situation. So I'm going to show you a few little tips that'll get you through something like this. Right, so what we're going to do is Decker is going to come up and he's going to take out this guard. But first and foremost, because I know Decker's going to head over to this guard afterwards. Obviously, like, I know what's going on, but I will show you. Right, so what we're going to do is we're going to swap items and make it so that Decker can take this neural disruptor and she can have both of them charge packs. Right, so we're going to head up here and take out this guard. Right, we're going to have to equip the other neural disruptor there and take out this guard. Well, Decker's got predictive brawling, so that means he's going to get an extra 6 AP. So what we're going to do with that is we're going to steal from the guard. That is real important. Like, I'm watching people on YouTube and they are knocking guards out and not taking the money from them. It's free money. If you're sitting on top of the guard, it's free money. You need to make sure that you're taking out those guards and, well, stealing from the guards if you knock them out. But Anarchy level 2, I cannot stress enough how much Anarchy level 2 plays in this game, because the fact of being able to steal from guards and without them being alerted is huge. So what we're going to do is we're going to drag the body over here, and then we're going to take this camera down as well, because we need that to access the movement in this area. And then this is where it gets like more expert, because we know that this guard's coming to check this doorway. So we're going to pop in, we're going to shut the door, and we're going to load a shock trap on it, which does not take action. And then we're going to head Decker up here and get International onto this body just to keep that guy down. And then we're going to use our riot dart to take down this guard. Next turn, this guard's going to go check this door out, and he'll be knocked out by the shock trap. That's the thing, inventory management is massive in this game. Knowing how to use your inventory and how to make the best out of it is a huge point in this game, and I cannot stress that enough. The amount of people that I'm watching not using the inventory properly is ridiculous. So yeah, let's head up and we'll check out this nanofab, because we know that this guy's not a threat anymore. He's going to head to that doorway and he's going to get taken out by the shock trap. So let's just end the turn. See how I put him here instead of moving that one space up? It's just in case anybody does head into this room through this doorway. The last thing we want at this point in time is for Decker to get seen. Now we know nobody's about, so we're going to go on run. And I'm actually going to check this doorway, see if there's anything in here that I would like. Nope, it's just a dead end room. And what we've got in here, tag pistol, not really that important. Another shock trap 3 would be nice, but we don't need it. We definitely don't need it. Now that is lovely, but we already have an augment on Deckard. But we do not want... Right, okay, we don't have one on International, so we are going to pick this up. And this is what I was talking about. We went into this mission with 3 inventory items. Sorry, yeah, 3 inventory items. But we had the space for 5 because we want to make sure that we're going to be getting the best out of the mission. So if we head into this body, and then we'll equip with other Neurodisruptor and just get him back up to the 2 KO. And then his predictive brawling can take him into the elevator. And then if we have her run, there we go. We're out of this mission, clean as a whistle. So what we're going to do is we're just going to transfer items. What does he need? She needs the Neurodisruptor back. We'll give him the passcode. We'll give her the netlink. And we're going to install the netlink here now.
Augment installed.
And we're all good to go. So yeah, that was quite a dangerous situation that we had there. But we did take out all the guards. So it wasn't as dangerous as it could be, because we knew how to use the inventory. If you learn and understand what every item does and how you can use it to your best advantage, the situation is going to get a lot easier and a lot nicer for you. So let's get out of this mission. Boom.
The more equipment we recover, the more tactical options we have in the field. Nice work.
And I actually just picked that shock trap up on that mission. So yeah, we left that mission with quite a lot. But yeah, knowing how to use your inventory is one of the major factors in this mission. I've got another example that I'm going to skip to in a minute, and it'll show you the importance of not relying on your agents, relying on your inventory items, because the inventory items are the things that are going to get you through the game. That's it, simple as. Because all of your agents can be made the same. Yes, they do have their augments, but except from Tony's being overpowered, everybody else, it's like a level playing field. Your agents aren't what is important. It's what you've got in your inventory that's really going to make the mission easy for you.
Pattern analysis inconclusive.
Yes, blah blah blah, blah 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 blah.
Damn it. We're running blind.
Power reserves critical.
Carry on, operator.
Right, so yeah, I'll just cut here and I'll head over to my other example. Cheers. Right, so I've set up a situation here that is quite a difficult one to get out of. Well, to get out of quickly. We are at security level 3 and a guard has just spawned over here. And we are in a vault. And hacking down a vault causes an enforcer to spawn and investigate the vault. So this enforcer has spawned in this room and start heading up this way, which is quite problematic. International's neural disruptor is on cooldown, so she can't deal with the guy who's coming up, and Deckard is up in this room. So what we're going to do is we're going to loot from this vault, and then he can't reach International, which once again is a problem. So what we're going to do is, because he has the predictive brawling, and this is just me showing you how to use your inventory to the max, because he's got predictive brawling, if we KO this body, it's not going to do any good, but it is going to activate his predictive brawling. And I've took into account that Deckard has 2 neural disruptors at this point, and that is a very good tactic, having a couple of neural disruptors on your agents, because it means the cooldown doesn't really matter. So what we're going to do is we're going to pick up this vault as well. And then we're going to head over to International. May as well shut this door just in case this guy does cause any problems. And then we're going to do the transfer items. So what we're going to do is we're going to take her neural disruptor and give her a one that's got full charge. Because what you want to be thinking is your agents aren't really agents. What they are carriers of inventory items. So we needed to get that neural disruptor charge from here all the way down to a situation where it can deal with this enforcer. And the fact that International's neural disruptor was on cooldown, and obviously we've just used Deckard's to get him to International, we have 2 neural disruptors that are on cooldown and 1 that is available to use. So we are going to I know it says steal from this guard, but he's only got a pass card, we don't need it. We are going to use Deckard, just observe this guard's movements, Right, so he makes it to there. I was expecting him to walk straight like, but never mind. So that would not class as being able to take him out. I was hoping to take this guy out. Right, okay, what we need to do is we need to use the noticed area. And how are we going to do that? Right, so see, because I was going to put her here, because obviously I've just set the same situation up. I was going to put her here on melee Overwatch, so that when this guy came past, she could deal with him. But he's not going to actually make it here. And that would leave her with no AP. Right, so what we're going to do is we're actually going to come over here. Right, and we're fine to do that. But, like, the cooldowns on these are 2 and 3, so she wouldn't be able to deal with them in the next couple of turns anyway. Head Deckard onto this body to keep it pinned. End the turn. And then we're going to have International pop out and deal with this guard. And then drag him back into cover. Right, because now we need to find out where this guard's going. Right, so he's heading over here, which is fine. So we can drop the body. End the turn. And we're going to have to end the turn again. And now if we see, like, I didn't expect this to come about. I expected to take the guard out straight away, get over to where that guard had spawned and deal with him with the shock trap. But on the fly, I know how to use my inventory, so what I'm going to do, and I don't want to use the charges on my gun, even though we've got the charge pack, so we'll end the turn, let these guys do one more route.
Investigating. There's nothing here.
Right, and we'll have International come over, shut this door, stick a shock trap on it, because now they are trapped in this room and there's no way they're going to be able to get out. We'll have Deckard play leapfrog onto this body and end the turn.
Guard down. Stop there.
Oh no.
Alarm level 4. Additional guard patrols. Invasion.
Well, I was not expecting this in theory, but like I say, the way that I play, I can deal with it. That's part and parcel. You've got to be ready for every situation. So if we head into here, shut the door, and this guy's going to investigate this investigation spot, what I'm worried about is this guard coming through this way. So what we'll do is head up to this cover point, because obviously we know that that guard's coming over there. And then Deckard's going to get himself here, ready to take that guard out next turn.
Hey, you okay?
Right, so this is fine. Because, like I say, using your inventory to the maximum is part of the game. We're going to use the cloak. We're going to head this way, into here, and into this room. Nobody's going to come and investigate. Head round. See, you've got to know, you really need to know what you can do with your inventory and where you can get the best possible advantage using the items that you have available. So I wasn't expecting that situation, but nice and calmly got me sell out of it using the knowledge that I have about the inventory items and stuff like that. Learning what's going on with the inventory is a major fact in this game. It will save your life on more occasions than you will ever know. Right, so now it's time for extraction. And let's get out of here. So being able to adapt on the fly,
but at least you got the low-hanging fruit. Bring
major.
the key card next time.
So yeah, that didn't really go to plan. I did expect it to be a lot clearer than that, but I'm kind of happy the fact that it didn't go perfectly, because I did show you the fact of being able to use your inventory to the maximum, and it will save your life in this game, because like the description of the game says, one bad move can be your last move, especially when you play like I do with no rewinds. So yeah, please do drop a like or a comment if you did enjoy the episode. Stay hidden, and I'll see you next time. Cheers, bye.